In the heart of the savanna, a majestic lion roams, its golden mane catching the sun's rays, a symbol of strength and power. But upon closer inspection, a horrifying sight emerges, a gaping wound, grotesquely adorned with barnacles, clinging to its flank like sinister barnacle soldiers. This is not a scene from a horror film. It is a stark reality that unveils nature's darker side. The lion, once the undisputed king of the beasts, now bears the burden of an infestation that transforms its regal presence into a macabre tableau of suffering. As the camera zooms in, the barnacles reveal their grotesque forms, hard, crusty shells, sharp and jagged, that pierce the tender flesh of the lion, causing pain and distress. These marine parasites, typically found on ships and rocks, have found an unlikely host in this terrestrial predator, a testament to the bizarre and often brutal dynamics of nature. Barnacles are filter feeders, thriving in aquatic environments, where they attach themselves to surfaces using a strong adhesive. However, in this case, they have made a grave error, latching onto a creature that thrives on the land. As they multiply, they create a gruesome spectacle, feeding not only on the lion's flesh, but also on its vitality. The lion, weakened and struggling, is a poignant reminder of the fragility of life, even for the mightiest of creatures. This infestation is not merely a physical ailment, it is a harrowing metaphor for the invasive forces of nature, illustrating how life can sometimes spiral into chaos, leaving even the strongest among us vulnerable. But let us not forget the dark twist of irony that weaves through this tale. As humans, we often see ourselves as the apex predators, ruling over the animal kingdom. Yet, in our quest for dominance, we have inadvertently unleashed our own barnacles upon the earth. Pollution, deforestation, and climate change. Just as the lion suffers from its unwelcome guests, so too does our planet groan under the weight of our actions. The barnacle infestation serves as a chilling reminder that nature has a way of striking back, often in ways we least expect. So, as we observe this lion's plight, let us ponder our own role in the grand tapestry of life. Are we the kings of the jungle, or merely another species clinging to existence, teetering on the edge of our own self-inflicted wounds? Perhaps the real joke is on us. While we think we rule the world, we may just... In the vast, untamed landscapes of North America, where the sun dips low and shadows stretch long, a creature of immense power and grace roams, the bison. But today, our focus is drawn to one unfortunate individual, a bison whose once majestic form is marred by a grotesque affliction. The sight is jarring. Barnacles, those hardy marine creatures typically found clinging to rocks and ships, have made an uninvited home on the bison's back. This is not a scene from a horror film. It is the stark reality of nature's relentless grip. As we draw closer, the barnacles appear as sinister, white-shelled parasites embedded deep into the bison's thick hide, their jagged edges protruding like jagged teeth ready to consume. Each barnacle, a tiny fortress, has taken root, feeding off the bison's flesh and blood, creating a grotesque tapestry of suffering. Barnacle infestation on terrestrial animals is rare, yet it serves as a chilling reminder of nature's chaotic balance. These crustaceans, usually found in aquatic environments, can sometimes latch onto unsuspecting creatures that venture too close to their watery homes. For our bison, perhaps it was a misstep into a shallow marsh, where the barnacles lay in wait, ready to seize their opportunity. The wound is not merely a surface issue. It is a deep, festering sore that invites infection, pain, and an agonizing struggle for survival. The bison, once a symbol of strength, now bears the burden of this parasitic invasion, its movements slow and labored, each step a reminder of its plight. As we delve deeper into this dark tale, we must consider the implications of such infestations. The barnacles, while grotesque, are merely following their instinctual drive to survive. Yet, their presence raises questions about the interconnectedness of life. In the grand tapestry of nature, every thread is woven together, and the actions of one species can ripple through the lives of others. The bison, a majestic beast, now serves as a canvas for a harsh lesson in the balance of ecosystems. In the end, this story is not just about the bison or the barnacles. It is a reflection of our own existence. Humans, too, can be seen as parasites in their own right, consuming resources, encroaching on habitats, and leaving scars on the planet. Perhaps it is a reminder that we must tread lightly, for the very nature we exploit can turn against us. So, as we watch this bison struggle against its barnacle burden, let us ponder the uncomfortable truth in the grand scheme of life. We are all just one misstep away from becoming the next victim of nature's dark whimsy. And who knows, maybe next time, we should think twice before we decide to cling too tightly to our own comforts. In the heart of the African savanna, where the sun scorches the earth and the air shimmers with heat, a cheetah prowls, but something is terribly wrong. This majestic creature, the fastest land animal on the planet, has fallen victim to an insidious foe, barnacles. Yes, you heard that right, barnacles, the very same crustaceans that cling to the hulls of ships and the rocks along the shoreline, have found a grotesque new host. As our camera zooms in, we see the cheetah's sleek coat marred by a horrific affliction. Barnacles, like sinister growths, have anchored themselves to the cheetah's skin, creating a ghastly sight that is both shocking and fascinating. These barnacles, typically associated with marine environments, have somehow infiltrated the life of this terrestrial predator, feeding off its flesh and draining its vitality. They attach themselves to the cheetah with a tenacity that is both remarkable and horrifying. Once they latch on, they begin to burrow into the skin, forming painful lesions that can become infected if left untreated. The cheetah, once a symbol of grace and speed, is now a living testament to the brutal realities of nature, an unfortunate victim of a parasitic invasion that highlights the dark and often cruel interplay between species. As we delve deeper into this unsettling phenomenon, we learn that barnacle infestation can occur due to various factors, including environmental changes and weakened immune systems. The cheetah, perhaps suffering from stress or illness, becomes more susceptible to these unwanted guests. The barnacles flourish in this new habitat, thriving where they should not belong, illustrating a grim reminder of nature's unpredictability. This grotesque scenario raises poignant questions about survival, adaptation, and the consequences of ecological imbalance. The cheetah's plight serves as a dark mirror, reflecting humanity's own impact on the natural world. Just as the barnacles invade the cheetah, humans encroach upon the habitats of countless species, often leading to unforeseen consequences. We alter ecosystems, introduce invasive species, and disrupt the delicate balance of life. As we laugh at the absurdity of a cheetah with barnacles, we must also confront the uncomfortable truth. Our actions can lead to suffering, not just for ourselves, but for the creatures we share this planet with. So, the next time you think about nature, remember the cheetah and its barnacle buddies, proof that sometimes life can be a bit too clingy. In the quiet stillness of a sun-drenched pasture, a stark contrast emerges: a white horse, its coat glistening under the golden rays, yet marred by an unsightly and horrific barnacle wound. This is no ordinary injury. It is a grotesque reminder of nature's darker side. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is drawn into the unsettling reality of barnacle infestation, a phenomenon that transforms this majestic creature into a living canvas of discomfort and decay. Imagine the horror of waking up one day to find that your body has become a host for a swarm of crustaceans, their hard shells digging into your flesh, feeding off your vitality. This is the plight of our equine friend, whose once proud stature now bears the weight of an invasion that is both fascinating and repulsive. Barnacles, those seemingly innocuous sea creatures, are known for their ability to latch onto any suitable surface, from rocks to ships, and now, in this case, a horse. The barnacle larvae, microscopic and insidious, find their way onto the horse's skin, where they anchor themselves with a tenacity that defies belief. As they mature, they form a hard, calcified shell, creating a grotesque growth that can lead to severe tissue damage, infection, and unimaginable pain. The horse, in its struggle to cope with this infestation, becomes a living testament to the harsh realities of survival in the animal kingdom. The wound festers, attracting flies and other pests, further complicating the situation and transforming the horse into a grotesque spectacle of nature's brutality. Yet, as we delve deeper into this dark narrative, we must confront a chilling truth. This infestation is not merely a consequence of nature's design, but rather a reflection of human negligence. The horse, a victim of its environment, mirrors the broader relationship between humanity and the natural world. Our actions, pollution, habitat destruction, and climate change create conditions that allow such infestations to thrive. We often forget that we share this planet with other beings, and our disregard for their well-being can lead to catastrophic consequences. In the end, while the barnacle infestation is a story of survival and adaptation, it also serves as a stark reminder of our responsibility to protect the creatures with whom we share this earth. So, as we chuckle at the absurdity of a horse adorned with barnacles, like some grotesque piece of art, let us not forget the deeper implications of this dark tale. After all, nature has a way of holding up a mirror to our actions, and sometimes the reflection is far from flattering.